Right. Hello. Welcome back to another walkthrough God of War Ragnarök Valhalla. If you have not seen the previous videos along with this, recommend you watch them before watching this one. Link below will be the Ragnarok campaign, God of War 1 reboot to the Norse mythology, God of War 3 remastered, and hopefully other God of War games I hope to play and obviously upload to YouTube. Similar games to how God of War is played out will obviously be a link below as well. And obviously as well, the fantasy kind of world of God of War, if any other games is similar to the fantasy world of it, will also be linked below. And picking up where we left off, we have found out that Tyr is the one that brought him here and is trying to help him out.
Easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Perfection may be unattainable, but imagine striving for any less. Your attempts are improving. You're making your way deeper into Valhalla.
Sigrun,
How fares your journey?
we have uncovered our host. It is Tyr.
Tyr, you say?
Aye, and no projection either.
I never knew his connection to Valhalla was so strong. But then, he goes back further than I do. Fascinating.
Kratos, I'm glad to see you're back inside. It seems Valhalla has arranged something special for you in the throne room. See you again soon, Kratos. remember this, Kratos. The memory is vivid, a familiar scene to any that know your legend. A man at the crossroads of a fateful decision.
Aye, you've spoken of this, brother. The pact you made with Ares, to stave off the barbarian horde.
The day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this?
Well, if I had to guess, probably to make you feel like the piece of shit you are.
Is he necessary?
He's no part of my design. He's either Valhalla's or yours.
At least he hasn't replaced me again. Not yet, anyway. Seems a real charmer. A memory fragment of your time in Alfheim, then?
Tell me, who was Kratos of Sparta the day you made your pledge to Ares?
I was the youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained a reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal, fiercely so.
How many Spartans did you command?
Not enough that day.
How many barbarians did you face?
Thousands.
Oh yeah, we got the keys to open these now. But, I don't know why I should use the keys now. Want to use the keys to the first place we went to. And then, you know, use them everywhere else.
Seems you must endure a burden for a time to receive a greater reward. Are you tempted?
Behind you!
Dear, why help prepare me to... Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable.
To the mortals of these realms, I am an ancient myth, long out of mind. The days I could hope to unify these realms are long past. But they see you as the hero of Ragnarok. You are known and respected. And from what I have seen, you're the most qualified by far. You need only be ready.
Yeah, all Tyr is just trying to do is trying to help Kratos accept his past and trying to get him to move on, because the only thing Kratos has not done is just come to terms with what he's done in the past and technically moved on. He hasn't moved on. And obviously, you know, for those who have played the OG games, you know, there's no way he could ever move on from that. But because Tyr is the god of war of the mythology of their world, I was supposed to say mythology, of their world, he understands Kratos' pain more than anyone. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe Tyr has not done similar things like kill all the gods in his realm, but because the giants trusted him and he believes he's responsible for the extinction of the giants, you know, to him, he thinks it's something similar and to the pain of what Kratos has gone through. So it makes sense that the only one who could help him is another god of war.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost! Another one! Left side! I know you'll choose wisely. Left side, brother! Valhalla's got a bounty on that one. Behind you, brother! We're bifrosted, brother! Stay alert! Behind you! Look And Valhalla keeps the score. Right then, time to ascend to the next area if you're ready. Ah, Rosen! What now? Kept your bargain, and so has Valhalla.
I'm back! What a thrill! I must say, it's genuinely hard to think of anything stupider than pledging your soul to Ares of all people. I mean, any of Zeus's brood are bound to be garbage, present company by no means excluded. But Ares made a real art out of being vicious and depraved. Though, I suppose I can't begrudge you your role model. I see you still use the blades he gave you. Can you really say you regret a decision? And still keep benefiting from the trappings of that decision? I'm not sure, I'm just asking. You ever try to do the math on how many people died as a result of your little collaboration? Like contemplating the grains of sand on a beach, isn't it? Just overwhelming, honestly.
What is that?
Ooh, the embryo stones from God of War Ascension. Yeah, the Ember Stones. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they used the Ember Stones as a way to foretell the stories of everyone. Well, technically, in Ascension, they were used as the symbols, I guess, to the blood oaths that mortals would make to the gods. And obviously, you know, for Kratos, I think that Kratos technically had it all the way, or the Night Furies did it after he killed them, which symbolizes his blood oath to Ares, that as long as that's there, he'll never be free from Ares. So, you know, Ascension in a way foretells, you know, like, this is what he had to do first in order for him to challenge and kill Ares.
Someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame. That's so thoughtful. Ah, now you've done it. You're being judged. And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody. Oh, I meant to ask, how did you like setting yourself on fire? Truly entertaining stuff. Sorry to miss how it ended up. I think maybe you still have some ash on your skin. Am I crazy? Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No. No, 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 no. No. That. The sirens. Oh my god. Oh my god, the siren. You can listen to that. Oh my god, I need a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm good. Had my moment, and let's move on.
A siren? Cover my ears! Kratos! If you could kindly not get frozen! You're enjoying this, aren't you? Wrong weapon, man!
Yeah, I think that was probably for the best. And I don't know if people notice, but when you press the X, it sounds like the OG. When you access the menu and the Pandora's box would appear. That was probably the wisest thing to do. I was still having a moment. Oh my god.
I suppose this means you didn't get to Tyr. Sorry, brother.
Okay, wait, before we move on, I gotta talk about the sirens. The way it attacked, the way it looked, and the way it sounded. Amazing. That was amazing. And I have to say, they definitely changed the way the siren sounds, because it definitely sounds like they upped the voice tempo a little bit.
Turning adversity into advantage.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Ah, the Black Bear armor. That's the supposedly DLC armor. It's technically what he wore in the beginning of the game, and I guess people wanted to wear that again, so as one of the DLCs of War Ragnarök, we get to wear the Black Bear armor again.
Valhalla honors you.
Guna.
Excellent. Perseverance is your ally, General. I hear you like stories. I got one for you.
Go ahead.
I wasn't born with the privilege of some of my sisters in arms. I wasn't bred for greatness. I was just the daughter of some poor innkeeper. Matter of fact, I wasn't even his. He just raised me after somebody left me there. I didn't have much going for me, but I had one thing. I wasn't afraid of anyone. If somebody was asking for a punch in the face, I never thought twice. Brought a heap of trouble on myself that way, it's true. But I sure learned how to fight. Enough for now. I'll pick that up later.
Please don't forget to barter with Valhalla for any edge you've earned.
I must admit, Sigrun, Valhalla isn't exactly what I imagined.
You're experiencing only a very small part of it. One that's independent and unconnected from the rest of Valhalla. Elsewhere, there are larger neighborhoods where the dead reside. Socializing, playing games, drinking, fighting. But one must earn the right to join their fallen comrades. New arrivals run a gauntlet. A personalized, self-contained version of what you're doing. It's meant to help the dead process the lives they lived. Those who are worthy, who have found some measure of closure, are allowed to move forward. Those who are unable to resolve their lives are forever trapped in their personal Valhalla. Some just prefer to keep fighting here.
Watch your right!
Yeah, this was one of the things I heard as well for Ragnarok, that later on in the game, as you progress, you'll find objects. I don't know if it's in here or in other places, telling stories from his past that has impacted his life. I don't know where they are, but I just know you have to find them. That's it.
Is that a key?
One from my past.
Did it unlock something important?
Only a memory.
Seems Valhalla thinks you have a story to tell.
Later.
Only OG God of War fans will know what that key means better than anyone. The boat's captain key. Boat captain's key. Boat's captain key.
Do you yet wish to speak about Sigrun? She was eager to receive you mere days ago. What has changed?
Oh, don't pretend to be interested in my romantic life, brother.
I am interested, and you are evading the question. What happened?
Well, after you dropped me off at the Longhouse the other night, Sigrun made a cloudberry and hazelnut pudding. Of course, I don't eat anymore, so slightly awkward, but a lovely thought.
And?
Pretty much it, really.
There is more to this.
Wow, I imagine a lot of different things seeing in Kratos, but for him to be interested in Mimir's love life? Wow.
Give yourself an affliction, brother. Well, this is an unusual little corner of Valhalla, isn't it? Shall we see what else we can find in here? Careful. Who knows what's waiting for you in that mist? Cover! The wee bastard's about to explode! Shield strike, now! I think we're meant to choose one chest or the other. Shall we have a look?
What else happened that night between you and Sigrun?
Well, we stayed up much too late. I told her stories, she told me secrets. She put spirits to my lips, even though I can't get drunk. Then she invited me to watch her fall asleep.
And the next morning?
The next morning we took a boat along the Lake of Nine. It was divine, brother. The lake was sun-dappled and the air was crisp and perfect. You could smell the thaw.
When did you misspeak?
You know me too well, brother. We were on the lake when I put my metaphorical foot in it.
Watch your right! Find you! Look out! Behind you, brother!
Come here. Tell me, what happened between you and Sigrun on the lake?
Well, she was rowing past where you found her family treasury.
Where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love.
That's right. And as we rode by, I remember feeling grateful that the place was now deep underwater where she couldn't see it. And at that moment, she turned to me, and she said, I think, Mimir, I might be smitten with you. I think maybe I want to kiss you. Indeed, brother. I mean, there's always been more to us than there's been the opportunity to explore. So much unspoken, beneath the surface. For her to name it so boldly, it took me a bit off guard.
Bifrost, above you! Bifrost everywhere! Behind you! One left. At last we're rid of that little curse. Behind you! Look out! In our yard! Left flank!
Got him! Count it, Valhalla. Right then, time to ascend to the next area, if you're ready. Kratos, the key you found. Whose was it? What did it unlock?
It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard women screaming for help.
Ah, yes. The story of your fight with the three-headed sea serpent. You impaled one of its heads on the ship's mast, was it?
Yes. But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it. It seems to follow me wherever I go.
But why the captain specifically? Yeah, sure, you meet him again, and in the end, in God of War 1, you kill him. You kill him again in God of War 2, and you read the note in the third one. But I never expected he'd feel remorse for the captain at all.
Behind you! Incoming! Hello again, Kratos! Please, take your sweet, sweet time.
Okay, we gotta discuss the siren sound again. You can hear from the way it sounds that they definitely changed it up a little bit. But I don't know if, like, they got the OG siren sound noise from the OG God of War games and just changed the audio a little bit, or they might have gotten a new voice actress to do the whole voice, and then obviously, you know, made it high, made it lower, and all that. And you can definitely see from when we first fought it, they definitely changed the way it looked. And yeah, sure, in every God of War game, when you face the sirens, they do change a little bit, but the way they are and attack is pretty much the same thing. And in here, it looks as if, like, you know, because of the way it is, because of how this game is, they've definitely changed the way they attack. More deadlier, scary. Maybe scary because of the way they sound now, but more deadlier.
Untether yourself, man! You're enjoying this, aren't you? Oh, not the song attack! Behind you, dummy! Try another weapon, idiot! Orb! And stay dead! Valhalla singled one out for you there. Valhalla's target, in case you didn't notice in your killing frenzy. better hurry. Enemies will only get tougher the longer you take here. Looks like their version of a Piraeus line. Watch for the horns! Orc! And things just got hard. Did you forget that haste is a factor? Watch for the horns! Break the tether, quickly! You'd better hurry. Enemies will only get tougher the longer you take here. Who are these lights? Finally. Get on back to the start and ascend, or whatever it is. From behind! Incoming! Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Whose army is that?
No one.
Incoming back here! Oh, not the song attack! It's that Bifrost magic, get it off!
Very heavy.
Enemies on the left! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here?
Oh, it actually continues. It doesn't stop when it reaches 4. You can keep it going. That's good to know.
Decisions, decisions.
brother.
Hello again, Kratos. I brought something else to keep things interesting. You're not the only one with weapons from far-off lands, you know.
That's a Maquaito, an Aztec weapon, I believe?
There's the fire! Good, Kratos! Arms up! Blood for blood! Ruira!
Look out! One more!
Arms up! Having fun yet? Those who have fallen, carry me!
Brother, destroy them before they reach Tia!
Why did you do it, Kratos? Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Is that all? Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface? Definitely done, Kratos. Having fun yet? Blood for blood. Ruigar! Such fury, such control. Exquisite range. You came prepared this time. Hang time! Don't get distracted. Now you're fighting to win. Having fun yet? Defend yourself. Hey, Tom. I yield, Kratos.
Very well.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
Fools. It's not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your path. You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The Horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated.
People your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you. Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them. Accepting that you acted based on what you knew then, not on what was to come. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
You sent the invitation in the first place?
Yes. And look, I think Kratos may have survived that time.
So it's Tyr's game you're playing? This is all his idea?
A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through.
And what is that exactly?
Process.
All right. If it's helping, I trust you both.
We all do. As we trust in Valhalla.
Even after what it did to you.
I knew the rules and chose to break them. I regret nothing.
Again, like I said, when I was discussing why Tyr was trying to help Kratos, he wants him to look at what he did in the past from a different perspective. Hence, you know, when the barbarians attacked, sure, if the whole point of them fighting the barbarians was, you know, for Kratos and the Spartans to protect their home from the barbarians, because technically, as was shown in the first game, the barbarians were more better fighters than them, so they were losing a lot, and the barbarian leader was more stronger than Kratos, so he knew he was about to die, and he did what any Spartan would have done, you know, prayed and called for Ares to come to help, which is something all Spartans technically do. But because, you know, Ares had a secret agenda that no one knew about, you know, when Kratos made that call, his half-brother found the perfect servant to do all that stuff that he wanted Kratos to do in Ascension. But that's just regarding Ares or what his purpose was. For now, what Kratos was doing, in that moment, you know, to him, he just wanted to live because he didn't want to die. But Tyr is trying to tell him that, you know, you did what any of the mortals would have done in your place. And what you did at that moment, you saved your country, you saved your men, you saved your wife, your daughter, your people from future enslavement. That's what he's trying to show him. And obviously, no, Kratos didn't see that. He never saw that at first, but now Tyr is showing him that. He's realizing, you know, like, everything he's done, he's now seeing it from another perspective now.
Learning is a lifelong journey, no mere destination. Take that to heart.
Yeah, this is how you technically play God of War. It's just that when you put the blades on your back, they just magically stay there. Like, there's nothing like the axe, how there's a little holding place for it. There's nothing for the blades. It just sticks on his back and that's it.
You're back here, and yet
Bargaining
you're
with
further along.
Valhalla again might give us an advantage, no?
Shield Maiden.
Take this. Valhalla appreciates every step of your evolution. Back to my story.
I am listening.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but it seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven, without fear or frankly much sense, to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help. And that benefit's good to last.
Gunnar.
This boon is yours. To become a more total warrior. Imagine it.
Alrighty, then, so I think I'll stop here. We'll be back with this again another time, and as always, leave a like and comments.